NotebookLM is already a game changer, but what if I told you there are 5 ultimate hacks that will completely transform how you use its interactive mode? So whether you wanna save time, get better results, or just work smarter, these tips will take your experience to a whole new level. So let's dive in. Hack number 1 when we are using our interactive mode is to refer to the specific file name. Most people don't know about this, but when you are speaking with your podcasters, and obviously, let's say you've got 10 different files, you can refer to the specific file and ask to retrieve some data from it. It is very important and it's very effective because instead of just focusing on a big amount of the data, you can actually specify from which field it should take the data for you. And now let me show you how it works. So when we have our podcast created, we need to go over straight to it. Open interactive mode and here play our audio.
Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into productivity hacks?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Perfect. Well, Oh, hey there, how can we help?
Yeah, hey, please give me 5 the best tips for managing time from the file 20 tips for time management.
Oh yeah, absolutely, we can do that for you.
Okay, so from the 20 time management tips file.
Right. Let's see here. Okay.
I think the first one should be like number 1 on the list.
Yeah, list your priorities for each day. That's a good one.
That's definitely a key one, yeah.
It says to avoid distractions, you got to know where to focus.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're just kind of bouncing around everywhere.
Right. Okay, what's number 2 for you?
How about number 7? Keep track of your time.
Oh yeah, that one's good. It says to find out where your time is actually going.
It's so important to see where you're losing time.
You might be surprised what you find when you track that.
So this amazing hack can save us a lot of time, because we are not referring to all of the resources, to all of the files, however we are specifying the field from where it should take the data. And again, like I see, not a lot of people are doing this. So they are not referring to the specific file, to the specific examples. However, remember, you can upload a lot of things and obviously you can get the podcast about all of them. However, at any time you can go over, you can ask for specific cases, you can refer to the specific file and retrieve the specific data. Hack number 2 is to specify the format and retrieve only the data that we want without any kind of unnecessary information. So let me show you what I mean by that. Now I will play the podcast, I will join the conversation, and actually I will provide the specific request.
Actually am.
Right. Okay, so that's 2. What else is there?
Let's see. Number 10 is a good one. Pick your time carefully.
Yeah, that's about scheduling your hardest work for... Yeah.
Yes, please list to me in points 10 the best productivity hacks without any kind of other unnecessary information. Just provide for me 10 points with the productivity hacks again.
Okay, I could definitely do that for you.
Yeah, no problem at all. We can do that.
Let's see. So just the 10 best productivity hacks.
Yeah, straight to the point.
Okay, so from the 100 productivity hacks doc, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. First, number 1 is time boxing.
Nice. Assigning a set amount of time for a task.
Then number 2 is prioritize.
Absolutely ruthlessly prioritize.
Then let's go to number 4, move.
Yes. Get some movement in your day.
Okay, next is number 5, control your devices.
Definitely don't let your devices control you.
Okay, number 6, take short breaks.
Regular short breaks are key.
Number 12, organize your workspace.
Keep it clean, keep it calm, keep it efficient.
So by using the simple technique, I haven't spent too much time on listening to explanations. I only received what I wanted, like specific data, specific 10 kind of hacks. And this is very cool because by this method we saved a lot of time, we got the data we wanted, very specific, very kind of particular data without unnecessary information. Moving on, hack number 3 is to ask follow-up questions. And I see kind of people don't do it. So they don't ask follow-up questions and they are very important. Because in NotebookLM we can go very deep. We can go even deeper. So for example, ask one question. When we have our answer, about this answer we can ask another question and really exhaust the topic to the limits. And by this way we are learning faster, and even faster. So now let's play the podcast and ask follow-up questions.
Time management and all these hacks really link back to the bigger picture.
Yeah, and that big picture idea comes from the Handbook on Productivity.
Oh yes, and that one's all about the philosophy of productivity.
Exactly, and integrating it into our lives.
And it's kind of funny, right? How we're all so busy, but we still want to be more productive.
It's like the ultimate irony.
Oh, go for it.
What are the most essential techniques to start kind of with productivity as a beginner? I would like to know, these techniques that are the best, I think, the best for the beginners.
Okay, that's a great question. It's so important to start with the right foot forward.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be really overwhelming with so much information out there.
So if you're just starting out, I think a few key things will set you up well.
Right, like the very basic fundamentals, right?
Exactly. So from all these tips we have here, I think these are the most essential for you.
Yeah, so it's not about being perfect. It's about building good habits, right?
That's right. First, start with the basics, making to-do lists.
Yeah, like we mentioned before, that's in the 100 Productivity Hacks doc.
It's like a foundation for time management. You got to know what to do first.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so why making to-do lists is great for beginners? I would like to know the entire concept of that. Why it's so great?
Okay, that's an interesting way to think about it.
Yeah, that's a good question, and we could definitely explore that idea for you.
It seems you're kind of focusing on the idea of small wins building momentum, am I right?
Right, like how those little accomplishments can really motivate you to keep going.
And this idea of focusing on those initial wins is actually a concept we see a lot in productivity.
Yeah, the feeling of accomplishment can really create a positive feedback loop.
So it's not about the $2 itself, but what that $2 represents to a beginner.
Exactly. It's a quick and easy way to see that you're making progress.
Yeah, when you start small, you build confidence, which then helps with the bigger goals.
And it really makes those big, scary projects seem less intimidating.
That's right. And this links back to, yep, go on.
Yeah, but now I'm interested how I should approach actually creating to-do lists. Could you tell me?
Okay, yeah, that's a great point. It's not just about when, it's about how.
Right. It's not just about making the list, but the actual method of doing it.
So from all the sources we've been looking at, here's how to approach it.
Okay, let's unpack this. So first, the timing can matter.
Yes, we touched on that before, like doing it first thing.
But from the 100 Productivity Hacks file, we see that the key is to write it down.
That's right. As soon as a tap comes to mind, write it down immediately.
So it's like capturing that thought and putting it into a safe place.
Exactly. And then it's not taking up mental space, which helps focus.
And that really relates to the close-open loops idea we talked about.
Yes, you get it out of your head and into the physical world, or the digital one.
And that can be paper or a device, whatever works best for you.
So as you may see, I'm just constantly digging deeper. I'm just asking for more specific data. And this is the method that allows you to better understand some specific topics, and to just know better and learn even faster. Because what you're doing, you're kind of exploring even the minor, actually, I can say subtopics of some topic. So by this way, you're learning again faster, you're more effective, and you better understand the topic. Hack number 4 is to ask to explain some topic as for the 10-year-old kid. And it is very useful, especially when we have very complex, very sophisticated topic that requires from us to know kind of the entire concept of that. So let's say, for example, you're in medical school, you've got something very hard to comprehend, to understand, so you can use NotebookLM to actually simplify for you this topic. And again, you can use all of these methods that we covered in this video, so you can combine everything together and just receive the best results as possible. So let's say, to show you how it works, I picked one productivity hack, so batch similar tasks. And now I can ask my podcasters to explain it to me in a simple way. Let's go over, let's play our podcast, and let's join.
Worry about the order yet.
Right, just get all your... Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, so in the file 100 productivity hacks, we've got the actually hack, which is batch similar tasks. And honestly speaking, I don't know actually how to comprehend it. Could you explain me this topic as for 10-year-old kid?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great question. Let's unpack batch similar tasks for you.
Yeah, it's a really useful idea, but it can sound a little confusing at first.
So imagine you're making a bunch of sandwiches, okay?
Okay, I'm with you so far, yeah.
Instead of making one sandwich, then doing something else, then another sandwich, you do all the steps at once, right?
Exactly. You get all the bread, then put all the fillings, then put all the lids on.
So you're not switching back and forth, you're doing all similar things at the same time.
And that's exactly what batching similar tasks means for your to-do list. Doing tasks that are similar together.
So as you could see, it simplified for us the topic. Actually, it provided a really nice example with sandwich, with making it. So 10-year-old child can easily understand it, comprehend. And I like to use this sentence because It defines actually for our presenters that you would like to receive explanation that is even simpler, I can say, than the typical one. So yeah, use it, and at the end of each request, just tell, explain me this topic as for 10-year-old kid. It works, so try it out. And last but not least, hack number 5 is to use very short and clear prompts. So instead of just saying, hey, and give me some productivity hacks to actually improve my life. I feel very bored sometimes, I don't know what to do in my free time, so yeah, don't be general, just say instead of that, hey, give me 5 productivity hacks. So here we are specifying the number, which is great. We are not telling some, we are specifying 5. For maintaining good health, for keeping my diet on track, and for just, maintaining my meals. So we are not only saying here like very wide category, but we are specifying like the hacks for maintaining our health and especially our meals and our diet. So this is a specific case. We specified the amount actually of the tips. We didn't say something like, hey, provide me some tips about something very general, but we specified actually the topic. And also, like, the prompt wasn't that long. So yeah, it's better to kind of provide smaller chunks of the prompt instead of just saying very long sentences, because remember, like, chatbot needs to also understand it. And when we provide shorter and more concise prompts, it's working better. It's very similar as with the ChatGPT. When we put all of the data in just one messy prompt, we won't get the best results. We need to like separate it into nice kind of sentences, make it very short, very concise, and afterwards our results are much better. So that we have it. These were 5 different techniques for using interactive mode inside of the NotebookLM. These are really game changers. They will help you to maintain actually good quality of the responses, to be more effective and to save a lot of time. Let me know in the comments what you think about it and what you think about these techniques. Please remember to leave the like for the YouTube algorithm. Click the subscribe button, it's very important. For now, thank you for watching this video and I will see you as always next time.